this. I don't even know what to say to it. I didn't even know where to start. I genuinely don't know where to start to the game. Okay, I'm going to talk about before the sending off. Because there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that are going to still make excuses for Oli. There's a lot of them out there. But you know, if you're watching this show, you know it's not me. You know it's not me. We lose 6-1 to Jose Mourinho. A guy who came to Manchester United and killed football. Everybody wanted him sacked. Everybody wanted Jose Mourinho sacked, including me. Everybody wanted him sacked. And then we brought in Oli, and we've given Oli all the excuses in the world to fail. It's okay for Oli to fail. It's okay for Oli to get and beat 6-1. It's okay for Oli to make Maguire a captain when he's not even a good player. It's okay for Oli not to try be signing a centre-back because we got too many centre-backs. It's okay for Oli that we haven't won a trophy and we lost 3 semi-finals. It's okay for Oli. Sorry, I'm drinking Krabbies. Because this is what this club has done to me today. I haven't even had a drink for. I can't remember the last time I had a drink. But today, I'm drinking. Excuses for Oli have to stop. Everyone's going to talk about the performance, the sending off, the mistakes. And that's true. They are mistakes. But before that sending off, we was getting opened up by Jose Mourinho. Opened up, time after time. We scored a penalty, and then we got opened up and then we got a man sent off. We haven't trained Wan-Bissaka pressing, Luke Shaw pressing, but no one else is pressing. Rashford is not coming back. Greenwood tracks back a little bit more, but it's not. If you want to have a system where you press, everyone needs to work as a unit. And what happened is half the team are pressing, half the team ain't pressing. Half and half. And then what happens is what basically happened is we were seeing so many gaps all over the pitch because the team is not working in unison. They're not working together. So what happens is that we just get opened up because some players are doing one thing and other players are doing another thing. And that's down to coaching. We got opened up because we are poorly coached. As he said in his press conference, it's down to the players to coach themselves. That's what he said. It's down for players to coach themselves. This is Manchester United's manager. Manchester United's manager. We lost 6-1 to Mourinho. I don't even look at it as Spurs. I look at it as Mourinho. The guy who killed our football club, the guy who made us play poor dive football. Yeah, he didn't get his signings, but he still got sacked. Just like he got sacked from Real Madrid, Chelsea, twice. Do you know what I'm saying? Still got sacked. And then he came to Old Trafford and made Oli look like a little boy. Why, when we went down to 10 men, why did we not make any changes? Why did we not? This is what we lost the game. We lost the game because we've all seen many times a 10 men going behind and they still manage to score a goal or 2 maybe. You stay defensive and then you hopefully counter-attack, which is perfect for us. It's a perfect game plan for us. It's perfect because we got Greenwood, Martial, players with pace. I don't know where Dan James was on the bench, but I think Dan James has just given up with Oli. I think Mason Greenwood's given up with Oli, just keeps taking off every time. I think, Bruno Fernandes probably didn't come out in the second half Probably because he just had enough. He probably started blaming everyone. And then everyone just probably thought, and Ollie just probably thought, I have to take you off. Probably like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Why is Van der Beek? I feel sorry for Van der Beek. I feel sorry for him. He's come here from an Ajax academy. This academy is probably one of the top 2, 3 in the world. Ajax academy. And he's come here and he's seeing this trash from Ollie. Trash coaching. Doesn't get games. Trash man management. Trash motivation. We score an early goal. And then we concede a goal. And then we concede another. And he doesn't make changes. We should have went two rows of 4, and then a striker up front. But he doesn't do that. And he puts Rashford up front, and he's a winger. Why are you going to put Rashford, and then you got said, why put Rashford up front when Green was the striker? Everything he does doesn't make sense. Making Maguire captain doesn't make sense. I'm going to get onto Maguire, because I'm onto Maguire. I'm onto that fraud. He's a fraud. Honestly. But do you know what? At the same time, it's not his fault. It's not his fault he got bought for 80 million. It's not his fault he's been made captain. It's not his fault he plays every game, even regardless of how he plays. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. This is the manager's fault. The manager should see that this guy isn't the standard. But he would never accept that, because he knows that if he accepts that Maguire's trash, he's gone. Because you spent 80 million on trash. 80 million on trash. And this is why people blame the board and stuff like that, but the board is at fault because they keep allowing managers to control the scenario in transfers when they should get a DOF. This is what the problem is. The problem is the recruitment, and then on top of that, he is a terrible manager. He is the worst manager in the league. He couldn't manage. If he was Fulham manager, he wouldn't win a game. Maybe 1 or 2 max. He wouldn't do anything with any club. And he's managing Manchester United after relegating Cardiff and managing Mulder to nothing but a couple of titles that he hasn't won the title since 2012. He hasn't won the title since 2012. And we're giving this guy the job. And we haven't sacked him yet. Why is he not sacked? We've been battered 6-1. Yeah, we bought Telles. Yeah, we're going to get Cavani. Which obviously he's going to play now because Martial is suspended for 3 games. Because the other guy should have got sent off too, but we would still lost that game. They was cutting us open left, right, and centre. They was cutting, and it was nothing. And Ollie's gonna blame. Because I haven't even seen that. I just straight fresh from the match. I ain't seen no interviews, no press conferences, no nothing. But I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna blame the ref. The ref ruined the game. He's gonna say that we controlled the game in the first half, and they got 2 goals off. That came out of nowhere. He's gonna say that. He's gonna blame the ref because he never does, and now he's gonna blame the ref. He's gonna say that both of the players should have been sent off, which is true. It is true. But we was going to lose that game anyway. The way we was getting cut open, it's embarrassing. 6-1 to Spurs. The Spurs haven't beat anyone 6-1. No one in the Premier League. They don't beat teams 6-1. Not under Mourinho. Mourinho doesn't win 6-1. And then Son, Kane, who is in their team? Højbjerg and Dembele. He's decent, but he did do nothing. And I don't know who else they played in midfield. Sissoko. Pogba. I'm sorry. His time has come. It's just not working. It's just not working. I mean, I don't know what he is. It could be Ollie again, but I'm just a bit tired of Pogba. I'm just a bit tired of him. I'm just tired of Pogba. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the same old moves, the same things that he does. It's all the same. It's all the same with Pogba. Everything is the same. But you know what? It's all the players are like that. And that's the thing. All the players are like that. All of them are playing like the same, doing the same thing. Nothing new. Why can't he see that we're 2-1 down, 10 men? Why do you not make changes? Why do you just let it run? What the hell is that? What type of management is that? You saw him as soon as it went 10-0, he was like, his face just went like that. He didn't know what to do. And then only at half time he made changes. And you know what happened at half time? At half time, I guarantee McKenna or Carrick told him, yeah, we should do this. And he said, okay, we're gonna do it. Because he doesn't know. He knows nothing about tactics. He has no clue. And that's why we lost this game. That's why we've lost the first 2 games out of 3 already. It's embarrassing. We should have lost to Brighton. We should have lost to Brighton too. Like, we should have lost to Brighton. What's going to happen now? You're going to go international break. He thinks that we're going to forget. He's going to go back to Norway for a couple of days, see his wife and his kids, yeah, and forget about all this stuff. And then he's going to come back and he's going to think, oh yeah, it's all new, brand new now. It's a new chapter. It's a new start, blah, blah, blah. We're already 2 losses in. Like, I'm sorry, Ed Woodward needs to pull the plug on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He needs to pull the plug because it's just going to get worse. Like, you got a man called Pochettino there. And I guarantee, give Poch 6 months. Give Poch 3 to 6 months. You're going to see a different team. Like, people say, oh yeah, no one could do nothing with this team. If you keep bringing Poch, you're going to see a different team. Look what Arteta did with Arsenal, with no signings. He made them instantly better. Like, you cannot keep making excuses for managers that keep failing and blaming it on the board. Because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has zero record of producing winning teams. Zero. And Norway, I'm sorry, is not going to cut it for me. Now, it might cut it for other people, like, oh yeah, but he's won league titles in Norway. It doesn't cut it for me. He came to Cardiff, got them relegated. It's after that he went back to Norway and didn't win a title. Didn't play Champions League football. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Like, you're not ready, man. 6-1. Look, it's you know the saying, it's only so long fake fucks can pretend. That's what Ole is. He's a fake. He's a fraud. He's been frauding his way. He's been frauding. The PSG was a fraud win. Like, he got the job off a fraud win. We had a fraud run when he came. The first 4 or 5 games, 6 games, we won. Yeah, we won. And against who? Huddersfield, Cardiff, Brighton, Bournemouth. I don't even know who else it was. Tottenham. After that Tottenham game, I think there was another game in between there. I can't remember who. But they were all rubbish teams. And then we beat Tottenham 1-0. But we didn't deserve to win because they dominated that game. And then people thought, oh yeah, Ollie's doing bits. Won the PSG game, and he's frauded his way ever since. He last season when he was in lockdown, he got Pogba back, Rashford back, and then who did we play? Brighton, Bournemouth, Sheffield United, Aston Villa when he was dead on their feet. Rubbish teams, and we're basing as a Man United fan base, we're basing our support on Ollie when he beats crap teams. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And people need to realise that Ollie, like, they need to stop focusing on the board, because the board are always going to be the board. It's him. Like, the board are an issue. But it's him. He's the reason why we're watching this football. He's the reason why we're getting outdone by 6-1 by Tottenham. He's the reason. No one else is the reason. The players are there too, yeah, they're the reason too, but the buck stops with the manager. The buck always has and always will. And that's why you see managers getting sacked. That's why before Klopp, Liverpool weren't winning the league. Now they are. Before Pep, yeah, Man City was winning the league. Like, Pep hasn't really improved Man City, not really. He's got them a bit better, but overall, he's not really stepped up and gone winning Champions Leagues and dominated like, you know, they could have, or we expected them to do. You know, Arteta has come in and Arsenal have a winning mentality. They're not better. They're not better footballers. Their mentality has been changed by Arteta. Ole making our players have a weaker mentality. Make our players, because when we lose, I swear we hardly ever come back. How many times when we're losing do we come back? How many? It's not a lot, because we have a weak mentality. We have a weak mentality, and you can't say that it's the players, because under Mourinho we did it many times. I'm not saying we did it all the time, but the players did it a few times. So under Ole, I genuinely can't remember when we've come back. But you know, it is what it is. People want to back Ole. Go ahead, back Ole. We got battered 6-1. It's not going to get any better. We got battered 6-1. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer battered. By Mourinho, 6-1. I want, like, it's going to be in the history books. It's going to be in the history books at Old Trafford. Battered, 6-1. And I know we lost, but Fergie lost this. But yeah, but we was going for titles. We've lost 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. How many games have we won? Competitively. We beat Leicester. Before that, we drew with West Ham. We lost to Chelsea. And then after, we've lost to Aston Villa on a friendly. Lost to Crystal Palace. Scored a last-minute penalty just to beat. And we drew with Copenhagen as well. We scored a last-minute penalty. A last-minute penalty, yeah. A last-minute penalty to beat Brighton. Lost to Tottenham. And League Cup, second teams don't count. Luton played their second team. Brighton played their second team. I'm not talking about that game. I'm talking about real games. Not second tier two games where the tier 2 teams are out. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real games. Yeah, we flopped in the last 7 or 8 games. I think we've got 1 win or 2 max, and I'm not talking about after extra time and penalties. Yeah, so 2 wins out of 8 against Leicester, who had no team. Yeah, Leicester had no team. No defense. We just beat them, and they was on their feet. We just beat them. Yeah, it was a last-minute goal to make it 2-0 by Lingard, but we just beat them with a Bruno Fernandes penalty. Yeah? And then Brighton, again, to beat them with a Bruno Fernandes penalty. How did we score? With a penalty. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. If no Man United fans can see that how rubbish we are, if Man United fans can't see how rubbish we are under Solskjaer, I'm sorry. You guys don't know anything about football. If you Man United fans can't see that we are not got no progress under Solskjaer, you seriously don't know anything about football. You should think about watching rugby or cricket or tennis, because you don't know anything about football. Whoever, and people that do know something about football, they will tell you. Other fans will tell you, because other fans are not emotionally connected like half of these Man United fans that think, oh, it's Solskjaer. He scored in 99, he's played for us. I don't give a shit. It's a results business. And if you don't get the results in, you get chopped. And he needs to go. And he will go, 100%. This is tactical red. I'm not going to even enjoy my Sunday. I'm not. It's done. I'm not going to watch nothing. I might as well sit in the dark and do nothing. Because I'm pissed off. Have a good day.